Hello my friends, hello, and welcome once again to Stately Von Manor, where today we've got a thrilling unboxing. Yes, a thrilling unboxing today. I got some packages in the mail. I've got these packages in the mail. You know, I don't know how these packages got here. Who knows, but they just showed up magically. And so I'm going to open those packages. I also have a few books here that are already unpackaged. This next book, now I know BookTube law states that I'm supposed to unpackage all the books on camera. So hopefully the BookTube police aren't going to hunt me down. Don't report me, anybody. Don't report me to the BookTube police, but I unwrapped this one right away because I got it from Addict Diaries. Addict Diaries, a fantastic booktube channel. You should all be watching Addict Diaries. So I won this in a giveaway that I didn't even know I was a part of. But I did, I won it, and that's fantastic because it's part of my Stephen King Read Every Book By challenge. It's this big guy, it's Stephen King's It. And it's another big one. I'm reading The Stand right now. I actually started reading that this morning. And that is gigantic. I'll finish it someday. But this is another gigantic one. This is Stephen King's It. And I really like the cover on this one. You got this little dude down there running with his balloons. But I like the cover design, actually, better than a lot of the Stephen King It cover designs. Of course, the best Stephen King cover design was the first one. But this one's not bad. I'm actually pretty happy with this. And so thank you, Addict Diaries, for sending me this book. That was wonderful, everybody. Go watch Addict Diaries, please. She's awesome. So there's that. Now this next one, the lady of the manor found this in one of those little free libraries. We've got a few of those in the neighborhood. And she thought the cover of this looked cool. This is The Bedford Incident by Mark Raskovich. And I've never even heard of this book. It's a Cold War thriller, apparently. But it's a nice hardcover in pretty good shape, and it's got a pretty cool cover. Got the book on the back. I don't know anything about this book. If any of you guys know anything about this book, let me know. But I said, sure, I'll read that. Yeah. And then, of course, you know, Epic Collections. You know, I do my Marvel Epic Comic Book Wednesdays, and so I just get Epic Collections all the darn time. And this one looks pretty cool. This is Doctor Strange. This is Doctor Strange Volume 9. The Vampiric Versus. So we got vampires in this one. Vampires versus Doctor Strange. I'm there for that. That sounds pretty great. So, let me reach over to the packages. I've got 4 packages. I think I know what's in some of those, but I'm not sure. This one is from eBay. Obviously. Let's see what came in from eBay here. Always be careful with these, my friends. They are dangerous. Hopefully I will not injure myself on camera. That would be no good. Okay, so what's in this box? Ooh, okay. This is for a special video and project I've got coming up. These are Doc Savage paperbacks. Woohoo! I got a few of these Doc Savage paperbacks. I'm going to be doing a Doc Savage video someday. I've been talking about doing it forever. I was going to do it this week, but here I am opening packages instead. How lame am I? But I'm going to be doing it next week, I think. Now that I got these even more books to spur me on. So I've got, this one is Doc Savage, The Monsters. Look at Doc Savage there. Looking tough as usual. What else do we have in here? The Kingmaker. Look at Doc Savage lounging around. Yeah. Just hanging out, Doc Savage on that cover. Got the Brand of the Werewolf. I actually already have a copy of this. So I might give this away sometime soon. What else do we have? The Spook Legion. Doc Savage versus the Spook Legion, I guess. Whoever they are. Whoever the Spook Legion is. This is a cover in terrible shape. You can barely see it. But it is the Lost Oasis, and he's kind of lost on this cover. You can barely see him there with all those bats. It looks like all those bats are just like all crapping on Doc Savage. Like a bunch of bats or birds are flying over, pooing on poor Doc Savage. What a horrible thing to go through. You know, Doc Savage, he goes through some trouble, this guy. Then we've got the Meteor Menace. Doc Savage against the Meteor Menace. I don't know. All of them seem to have these little marks. Were these from a library? Possibly. This one actually was bought for $2.50 somewhere. This is the Polar Treasure with its annoying sticker there. What else? We got another few Doc Savage books. This is the Devil Genghis. The Devil Genghis. Maybe he's going up against Genghis Khan or Genghis Khan's ghost or Genghis Khan's nephew or something. Who knows? This is the Red Spider. This is the newly discovered Doc Savage Avenger. It's not so newly discovered anymore. But here you go. It's the Red Spider. Then we've got the 1,000-headed man here. Oh man, he's having a tough day, Doc Savage. He has some adventures, this guy. We've got the Fantastic Island. It's not Fantasy Island. If it was Fantasy Island, he wouldn't be having such a hard time. But it's the Fantastic Island, which apparently has giant Gila monsters on it, out to get Doc Savage. Oh, and now we've got the Man of Bronze. I was hoping I'd get this. Oh, this is the movie edition featuring 8 pages of action photos. Do we have action photos from that terrible movie? Yes, we do. Here we go. Action photos, everybody, from the terrible Doc Savage movie. Look, wee, I'm Doc Savage. Look at me giving my awesome kick. Oh, man. That's too much. All right, and it's got the great cover. But the Man of Bronze, I think that's the first Doc Savage. Yeah, it's the first Doc Savage novel, which I have not read. That's awesome. Now I have like one to start with, because I'm going to be doing a series of videos, which I'm sure everybody's just dying to watch, of me reading and reviewing Doc Savage and the Shadow novels. It'll be just a ton of fun for me. So yeah, that was that package. That was fun. I've got this other one here. What is in this package? Let's find out. If I can even open it. If I can even manage to do that. Let's see here. Without like destroying whatever's in here. Oh, this is nicely packaged though. That's nice. And it's all wrapped up. If I can get this off here. Oh my goodness. And it's even further wrapped up, and there's cards falling out everywhere. Okay, let me open up the special gift wrapping here. This is pretty exciting. Get rid of that box. This is the Cover Girl Killer. A Hobart Lindsay Marvia Plum mystery by Richard A. Lupoff. And I believe this is signed. Am I right or am I wrong? Yes. This is a signed edition, signed in 1996 by Lupoff, who is this gentleman there. Now, the reason I got this, I watch a YouTube, BookTube channel called done by Gary Lovisi. And it's a great channel. Gary has a great channel. I'll link it down below because he likes all the old-timey stuff that I like. And he has a whole series of videos on a bunch of books you probably have not heard of unless you're an old-timey guy like me. And I urge you to watch his channel because there's some great stuff. And he talks about this. He talked about this book in a comment that he did, I think, in one of my videos. And he mentions he knew Lupoff, the guy who wrote this book, because I did a video about Master of Adventure, Edgar Rice Burroughs, a book about Edgar Rice Burroughs that Lupoff wrote. And Lupoff put Gary in as a character in this book. So that's kind of cool. So of course I had to get it, you know. So that'll be fun. That'll be a fun read. It's very shiny because it's got the protective cover. So that was very nice, and it was very nicely packaged. I appreciate that. We'll have to pick up that I'll have to pick up that card off the floor at some point. Now, this is an Amazonian package, obviously. And they just can't package anything. But sorry, AJ Dunn, I did order from Amazon. Sorry. Terrible thing to do, I know. But I got this book. This is the Tales of the Dying Earth. This is all the Dying Earth books, right? All 4 Dying Earth novels in 1 volume by Jack Vance. Now, I have the first volume. I don't have the other ones. I have an old vintage paperback copy of the first Dying Earth, but I wanted all of them. So now I got them all. So here you go, the Dying Earth novels by Jack Vance. I'm looking forward to, I've been wanting to read these for quite some time. I don't know how I managed to go so long without reading these books. But there you go, and then I've got 1 package left. And then I've got a couple of announcements, if you want to stick around for that. But this is my last package here. Let's see what's in this here package. Ah, this is cool. This is cool. This is cool right here. This is the next Library of America Shirley Jackson volume. I have the other Library of America Shirley Jackson volume, but this is the second one, I believe. I believe it's the second one, yeah. 4 novels of the 40s and 50s. And this has The Road Through the Wall, Hangsman, The Bird's Nest, and The Sundial. I haven't read The Sundial, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, so another fantastic Library of America volume, Shirley Jackson. That's pretty cool. Really, really happy to get this one. So yeah, that was all my unboxing. That was pretty cool. So there you go. That was the unboxing. Now there is a couple announcements I'm going to make. I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon. I'm going through the vast piles of books that I've got packed and stored away. And a lot of them I don't really need. I know, that's a shock. Me? Have too many books? It's not like I ever get books here or anything. But yeah, I have too many books. And a lot of them are like doubles, where I've got like several different editions of the same kind of thing. So I'm going to be having a giveaway maybe next week. I'm thinking next week I will. And I'll be giving away at least 1 Lovecraft book and some other randomy type stuff. So if you're interested in, you know, getting free stuff, watch that video. I'm also going to be starting a series of videos in October about something different. About movies, actually. I'm going to be talking about the classic Universal horror films. These are the classics that have influenced all horror. And I'm going to be talking about all of the major Universal horror films. In fact, I'll probably be talking about all of them. There are quite a few. And I'm going to be talking about them. I'm going to be talking about the films themselves, the books that the films, a lot of these films are based on novels. I'm going to be talking about how close they come to their literary versions. I'm going to be talking about the influence that the books had on the films. And I'm also going to be talking about how these films actually influenced horror literature afterward. So most of these characters in these films are based on books or characters from books. And the films themselves influenced horror films forever, and they also influenced some horror literature that came afterwards. So literature influenced the films influenced books. So that's a good enough reason to talk about them here. So that'll be fun. A little different kind of thing that I'll be doing, talking about the classic Universal horror movies. And I'm hoping to do a team up here and there with Vin from Revenant Reads. I've talked to him about it. I'm hoping actually to do maybe, if not a live stream, at least a talk with Vin, because Vin knows all about horror movies over at Revenant Reads. He has a whole podcast that he's a part of about horror films. So he would be the guy to talk to. So I'm hoping to do that. But we'll see. We'll see how it works out. yeah, so there's that. I hope you enjoyed the video. Catch me tomorrow. I'll be talking about Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. Hopefully I'll get that up tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to film that today. I'm going to have to film that during the week, so we'll see. I'm usually kind of busy, but I usually manage to get done what I need to get done. So I will catch you tomorrow. Thanks for joining me here at Stately Vaughan Manor, and I will see you next time.